Good morning and assalamu alaikum to everyone. I'm Dr. Kashif and I welcome you all on behalf of National University of Modern Languages Multan campus, Department of Computer Science and Information Technology. And I welcome you all to become the part of our these webinar and workshop series. And it's also the collaboration with the Center to Advanced Level Research and Development. So our this webinar will be divided into four different types, and it will be started from the overview. And in the overview I'll let you know that what is this seminar series, and the second thing is why we are promoting the research and development, and after that we will move towards the level 1 researchers. Level 1 researchers, which are the, you can say they are the on the first priority, or they are the most targeted audience for us in these webinars or workshop series. Thirdly, we will talk about the wireless communication, which is the core topic for today's presentation. And finally, we will complete this presentation with the future hybrid communication networks. So let's start with our first part, that is promoting the research and development. So why do we need to promote this research and development? In the picture, you can see these two types of conditions, I will call it. In the first condition, a person seems quite happy, and I think he is earning from some online resource. But on the other side, we can see that there is a book, and this book is reflecting something very innovative that includes the high-tech technology, and it's also have education, some experiments, some research things. All these things are there. So why I added these two pictures? There is a reason behind this, and the reason is that what our students or researchers are currently doing and what students need to do. For example, our researchers, current researchers, should learn about the research and development skills. But what we are learning? We are learning how to earn online. I am not against earning online, but there is a special time, a special age for that. For example, in the West countries, what is freelancing? Freelancing is something that you can earn from your hobby, or you can earn from your skills, but in your free time. For example, if you are an expert in editing something, then first achieve your goals. After that, when you have time, you can work online and get the money for that. But we are doing it in a wrong manner. Our early stage students from the second, third semesters, or our researchers who are in the final stage of their research, they are doing all this stuff. And because of doing all these stuff, they are going away from the research and development industry. Instead of doing research, they are buying research from the market because they have no time to do the research, but they have time to earn online. Teachers have time to earn online, but teachers don't have time to help his student or his student in the research. We should be innovative, but we are doing copy. Why we are doing copy? Because we don't have time to do research. We don't have skills of that research work because we are busy in something different. We should be the experts, but we are the laborers. We are the labor workers. Thousands of our students are working on Amazon and earning, but none of our experts are making a platform like Amazon. There is one on Daraz, but not on international level like that. Because we are trying to become the labor worker, just to work for someone on Amazon and earn money. That is enough for us. So with this thinking, we cannot become expert, or we cannot make platforms, or we cannot go towards innovation. We should work towards this research and development, and we should try to bring our researcher towards this thing. Our mission of this series of webinar and workshop is to bring our young researchers step by step towards R&D industry. If in the picture you can see that there is a small boy and the medical officer is treating him with the liquid, or with the in local language we call it drip. So why? Because he is not healthy enough to take the medicine. But after giving this liquid medicine, he is quite healthy enough to take the tablets. And after taking these tablets, now he is healthy enough to take the food. And after getting this healthy food, the child is ready to fight with the germs. So this is all step-by-step process. And it's also same in the research and development. First of all, we have to get our researchers familiar with the updated trends. Secondly, provide them trainings and tools. Then let our researcher be the part of any research group, so that he or she can learn the things and how to do work. And finally, he will be ready, or she will be ready to contribute into research and development industry. But if directly we will ask our level 1 researcher to go and attend an international conference, go and read the high impact research paper, he will not understand anything, but he will lose the interest of research. That's why we start this series of seminars and web workshops, because this series of seminars and workshops will be from the level 1. We will be giving the information or educating our researchers about the future trends in some specific area, so that they get interested into it, and after that they start their research work. For example, our today's webinar will be related to wireless communication. In this webinar, I will not be presenting any type of high impact factor work, because it will be useless for the level 1 researchers. But I will be telling the trends, latest trends, or the future trends of wireless communication, so that undergraduate students and master students, they get interested into that, and then they plan to come toward this industry. So we have to take our students and researchers step by step. So let's move towards the second part of our webinar. Okay, that is related to updated research. Avoid being the part of outdated research area. Once you started doing the research which is outdated, or which is the old research according to the industry or academic, then I think your research is of no use, because there are some specific levels: undergraduate research level, master level, PhD, or the faculty research level. If we understand these levels, for example, someone from the faculty doing research in wireless communication cannot ask his or her undergraduate student to do the same type of research or same level of research. That undergraduate research students will fly away from the research thing. What is undergraduate research? Undergraduate research is nothing more than understanding the existing system. If undergraduate student know how this antenna is working, how this sensor is working, that is more than enough for him. If he clearly understands the working of the sensor, then most probably in the future he will start working on improving that system. And that is the work of the master or MPhil research. In master or MPhil research, we improve the system. and our research should be 2 to 3 years ahead from the industry. If our research is not 2 to 3 years ahead from industry in master research, then this means our master research is outdated. Because after completing your master, you have to join the industry. And it will take a year or two to get familiar with the technology and with the organization, and then actually start your work. But if your research is already implemented in the industry, then what you will do after 1 year? You will again start from the zero? No. That's why in master's or MPhil research, you have to do something that is 2 to 3 years ahead from the industry, so that when you will go into the industry, you have enough time to get familiar with the future trends. What is the PhD research trend? PhD research is it's about total new research. So what is new research? This means 5 to 10 years ahead from the industry. If your PhD research is not 5 to 10 years ahead from industry, then after PhD, how you can guide your students? Same with the faculty research. A faculty research should be an innovative or future trend research. Because you are already 5 to 10 years ahead from the industry, now you have an open field to go towards innovation, to go towards patents, to go towards writing books, to go towards making new trends in some specific area, so that people can follow you. So keep in mind that we have to bring the researcher step by step as per its level. So the main core area of our today's presentation is wireless communication. And let's start this. If this student or a researcher wants to do work in the area of wireless communication or the network communication or the information and communication technology or the sensors communication, any type of communication or networks, if he want to do, then his or her research should be directly or indirectly connected with one of these three trends, because these three are the most updated future trends in the network communication industry. That is radio over fiber technology, wireless optical or VLC visible light communication, and the hybrid networks. One by one, I will explain that what is this technology and what are the future goals of this technology, so that the researchers get interested and then they can select this direction for their future research. First is the radio over fiber technology. It's a very simple but futuristic technology. As from the word, it known that radio over fiber technology, this means that the radio signal or the wireless signal will be traveling through the optical fiber medium. And in the future, if we talk about 6G or above 6G communication, we will be using this technology. Currently, we are using this technology. For example, we are using the Wi-Fi router at our homes, and that Wi-Fi router is connected with the PTCL Ethernet cable, and that Ethernet cable has limited bandwidth. So if we connect the optical fiber instead of that Ethernet cable, then we can get higher speed, and that is the radio over fiber technology, using optical fiber as a medium instead of using copper or wireless. And why in the future we will be using this? Because of these three benefits. The first is the low attenuation. What is attenuation? Attenuation means noise or any type of signal interference while we are using copper or wireless communication, but in optical fiber it's very low. We cannot say almost zero, but it's all not zero but almost zero for the short communication, and for long communication also it's not that much as compared to the Ethernet or other wireless communication. Low complexity. Radio over fiber signals are very, you can say, less complicated. Only the converters are there, from radio to optical and from optical to radio. Only these two converters are used, and we have a new system called radio over fiber technology. And third, future proof. In the future, we need more high speed internet, more high speed communication, more secure communication. And optical fiber is the best solution for that. So if you want to work for the high speed internet, high speed communication networks, high speed channels, then your first choice should be radio over fiber. You can design channel models for this, you can design the network architecture, you can do work on protocols, you can design algorithms, you can design a lot of things inside radio over fiber. But directly or indirectly connect your network or communication research with the radio over fiber technology. Second technology is the wireless optical technology. Radio over fiber technology is from the service provider, like from the PTCL to your home. That we call it fiber to the home technology. But once that optical fiber reach to your home, we connect that optical fiber with a wireless modem, and after that we are using Wi-Fi. But in the future, this Wi-Fi cannot handle the traffic, because inside your home or office, if 4 to 5 people are using a Wi-Fi network and they are watching high definition videos, then it will affect the speed of the internet. So how it can handle the future sensor networks or IoT networks? IoT network, there will be a lot of communication technology, or there will be a lot of sensors, mobile net devices. So how a Wi-Fi network can handle that? Even we are giving optical fiber with them, but we need something strong with the high bandwidth inside home also, and that is wireless optical. We also called it VLC, visible light communication. As you can see in the picture, a person is standing under the light bulb. So this means he is not using wireless signals or Wi-Fi. He is using light for internet. And light has a very, you can say, high bandwidth and secure communication. So even if hundreds of people are using at the same time, then there will be no effect on the speed of internet. Because of this and other benefits of VLC, for example, our radio signals we cannot use inside the aeroplanes, we cannot use inside the medical facility in the hospitals, but wireless optical or light communication we can use anywhere. For example, if you travel on Emirates, above the passenger seat there is a light that is called VLC light, visible light communication light, and that light can be used for internet. So it's secure. In the aviation industry we can use it, and also in the medical industry. Secondly, light bandwidth is very strong, no health risks are there, low power consumptions, no extra equipment, because there are already LED lights in our offices and at home. So if you want to work on the especially indoor communication networks or systems, then VLC should be your first choice. And if you're working on a broader area, then first choice radio over fiber, and then for indoor communication you can work on VLC. Third, most important is the hybrid network technology. In the future, instead of inventing something new, we can use different type of technologies and combine them. For example, if you go to the airport of Hong Kong and Shanghai, there are few hotspots for the internet that is used by LED lights, and there is also a Wi-Fi. Because there are hundreds of people there, thousands of people sometimes using internet at the same time. So how they can manage the network or the load? They make the hybrid network. Hybrid network, how? They combine radio over fiber, they combine VLC, and they combine Wi-Fi technology together and make a hybrid system. And if someone is using voice call or just a web browsing, then he will be using Wi-Fi network. But suddenly if he start watching movie, the automatic hybrid network will divert its connection from Wi-Fi to the visible light communication, because that have a high bandwidth communication facility. So that is hybrid or intelligent network that will connect the user as per their needs. Low bandwidth users can connect with the Wi-Fi, and the high bandwidth users can connect with the optical communication. So that is the most important for the 6G, 7G and above 7G communication. Future hybrid networks. Now I will talk a bit about the future hybrid networks, especially for the students of computer science. If you want to work on the future network, then future network can't be a good network or a hybrid network without involving artificial intelligence, because we need some AI algorithms to connect such type of users or traffic, diverting the traffic or the controlling the sensors. And this can only be possible by using different types of machine learning algorithms, deep learning algorithms. So if you are a computer science or information technology student and you want to work into the networks or hybrid or future network, then start your research work from artificial intelligence through machine learning or deep learning. Because if you will combine all this technology with the help of machine and deep learning in the field of artificial intelligence, then this means you are the part of the future trends. That can be intelligent traffic systems, that can be safe and smart cities, and that can be 6G and 7G communication. So start your work from machine and deep learning in the field of artificial intelligence and use those algorithms into the hybrid network communication. Soon, inshallah, we are going to start a research group in NUML Multan, Department of Computer Science and Technology, and that research group will be related to the future networks, and we will be inshallah working on the hybrid networks, machine learning, deep learning and 6G communication. And this research group will be in collaboration with our industrial partners, with different organizations and with also different private research institutes. So if you want to be the part of this research group, because it's not compulsory that only the NUML students can join this, but the students from different organizations, from different universities, and researchers from different organizations or the solo researchers, they can also join our research group. There is a web link written here, colledinternational.com/ICT research group. This web link will be the web page for our research group, and all our activities will be there. So you can also go through our activities and check the latest trends, and you can also directly email me if you want to be the part of our this research. So thank you all for joining this webinar, and we will be doing monthly such type of webinar. You can take it as a lecture for the future trends, because our webinars will be educating level 1 researchers. Like in today's webinar, I let you know about the future trends in network communication or wireless communication, and there is a research group going to start. You can also join that also. So next month inshallah there will be some expert with the new topic, and or there will be some workshop for the basic or the level 1 researchers. So email me if you have any queries about this, and visit our research group web page to check our latest trends in research and development. And thanks all once again for joining this webinar.